Hello, Nesties. It's Netta for Netta's Nest. How's everybody doing today? Well, just thought I would walk around here and show y'all a few things. We have had, I know everybody's having a couple, been having storms, but we've had a couple storms. But first, I want to share. Um, Remember, I told y'all, I think probably it had to be last month when I went and got my retie, and it's this community garden that's over there by the shop. And I picked up a few zinnia seeds. I think so. And I think that's was already out there growing in the garden. But this time I found some sunflowers and I think more zinnia seeds. So I only pick up the dead ones. Now these are from my garden. These are the seeds that I got from there the last time, I believe, and they're growing already. So this time I found this plant. I'm not sure what it was, but it looked pretty. It looked like a zinnia, but I'm not too confident about the seed. See, the seed looks like this. I'm assuming that's the seed, and that's not the seed that I had the last time. So I'll be curious to put these out there in the ground. And then there was a sunflower out there, so I grabbed the sunflower seeds, and I'm going to let all those. I'm going to, oh, there my house. May off and running, chasing something. The bunny got back in the yard. Needless to say, he didn't make it back out. The dogs got him. I told him to stay out from up. We hadn't ran him out one time. I gave him fair warning. And this is another one. So I'm going to see. I think these are like the seeds I got the last time. So I'm going to let those dry out because those feel pretty wet. I don't bother with their plants. I just go get the dead ones because it's cheap flowers, you know. So I'm going to grow all of these, and I'm going to find me a patch and put them. And then I got to let these dry out, and I'm going to replant all those seeds. And then this is from my, where is this camera? I'm using my tablet, y'all, so this is new. This is my, oh, it smells so good. Thai basil. I pulled the whole Thai basil up. It was so disrespectful over there on the side of the house. It was getting so big and blocking the doorway and blocking one of my pineapples from ripening. So I pulled it up. I pulled it back here in the backyard, let it dry out, and now I'm just slowly just shaking the seeds out. Oh, it smells so good. All right, y'all. Let's go see what's going on, what's happening after this rain. And I must show you that I've been doing some stuff. So, you know what I was just thinking about, y'all? All them tomatoes that I had planted back in May, all dead, but now I can't say all of them was dead, but I pulled them up. But y'all know I had them dead, this right here, to this part of the garden. So there's a tomato over that one. I think I love that one, and I love that one. They didn't look so healthy, so I pulled them up. This is bok choy, and it's doing pretty good. I don't know what those are, but they're standing at attention very well. They got a hint of purple on them, so I'm going to assume it's either purple cabbage, purple broccoli. Somebody's been out here eating. Is this a worm up under here? Yeah, somebody. And that's a pepper I put out here. It's doing fine. There go a basil. There was a big basil out here, so the basil is popping up everywhere. Marigolds are popping up everywhere. I put that garlic out there. I put about 20 bulbs of garlic in this bed right here. I'm only going to put garlic out there because I think I disturbed it the last time, which is why it didn't grow. And right here is one of those watermelons that I thought I had killed, but it's still going. I don't know if it's the yellow watermelon or the crimson sweet. I don't need any more crimson sweet, I don't think, because there's some growing over there. There's KJ's watermelon right there. That's that watermelon I got from St. Pete. May 7th. Get out of that water. They're out here eating stuff and throwing up in the house. I don't know if that's a squash or a pumpkin, but it's doing its thing. And I'll get over there and show y'all. But over here, look at that. This is just hanging. I don't know if I need to hang him up on something, but he hanging right there. So there's one hanging right here, and there's another one. You see it? Hanging back there. I thought they was gonna die because um, um, bugs was eating on them, but they done made a comeback. They done start back growing again. They're coming out of this second slot over here. The first slot is grapes. The second slot is the the that dog it. The stuff that's hanging right here. The third one is sweet potatoes, and the fourth one is a sweet potato and a butternut squash. And the butternut squash don't never.
What type of meat is in the soup?
Chicken.
That's so fine. What are you doing?
Yeah. So I'm just all back over here.
Is it hot? Do you need to sit down?
Yeah, but it was still hard. It got some damage on it because someone was trying to eat at it. It had scratches on it. Um, just like I say, it gets Oh, now look at there. They had a male and a female at the same time. I didn't know. Well, hopefully somebody ran into it. That's a cantaloupe in there, but I'm going to put all those out there with my watermelon hat. And those are all my green beans. I just threw them all out there. Say, go for what you know. Climb the trellis if you want to. If not, just grow there. I had put some tomatoes out here, and I put this shade cloth right here so they don't burn up. That's cilantro that's growing. I think this is that mystery seed that I got when I was telling you about the mystery seeds. But things out here looking pretty decent. The rain was good to us. Now there go another basil out there growing. Basil, basil, basil. And I found some basil over here too, y'all. One more month and the sweet potatoes got to go. But down here, I'm like, what is that? I picked it and smelled it. It was basil. Y'all see the sweet potatoes. Every time I take it from up here, they grow right on back. I don't know what the corn gonna do, y'all. I don't know. So I was accusing somebody of thought something was living on my blackberries. It's my puppies chasing lizards. So I do have some corn, but I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I think I'm gonna get one of these things right here and just kind of rub all in there. Maybe that'll help it get fertilized too. Cause okay, there we go. There go another one. Let's help you out too. Because you know every strand is a kernel. And the corn was doing so good, and that bug got me again. That's just like this right here. This is a key lime tree. It's been here for years. We've got 2 key limes of it. That's all. And when I tell you, I have to spray it because it's always something on it. I'm gonna spray it again. Every time I spray it, it gets healthier. Is that a slug? Yes, it is a slug. Hold on, y'all, because he got to go. Bad enough I got to fight with the corn earworm. But ain't no slug just finna sit up here and think he just finna just suck the life out of my corn. Get on from off there. Come on. Look at him. Yeah. In that corn earworm, I had to spray that spinoside on him to get rid of his day behind. That's one of my slug buckets right there. Oh yeah, so when I fertilize, y'all, the flies is just a mess. So that's it for this side of the house. But I'm trying to keep this. My puppies is dogging out my little tomatoes, but I'm trying to keep them healthy. And I gotta put a can of not a can. I'm gonna put a spaghetti squash in there and move that spaghetti squash, that mystery squash, all over here. And I'm gonna tell y'all, the first storm knocked over my. Look at my poor baby. She split right in the center, about right here. So I sat it up and hoping that it'll make a comeback. So I don't know. And this one split in half. That one was knocked over. This one was knocked over. But I sat them up. I came out here last night know I'm scared of everything, but I got in there and set them up because it has been a task trying to grow zucchini and squash. So I came in here and picked them all up, and hopefully they'll start back producing. Yep, you thought you was gonna get away. I see a little bit of bug juice. You dead now. There go another one. Yep. I just squeeze them now. I think I'm bad, y'all. Got me right around here just pinching pinching leaves, killing little worms. I still won't touch it with my hand though. But yeah, these are coming out good. I think that's the zucchini. That's the zucchini, and I think that's a golden zucchini, if I'm not mistaken. And that was my only squash. So I put 2 more seeds down there. Down over there in that mess over there with those marigolds is a butternut squash. And you already know that how these okra, they be doing the dang thing. My eggplant came back slowly but surely. This one was in rehab. That pepper, I got leaves on it. I moved another little pepper over here. Trying to hit a mosquito and threw my whole tablet out my hand. I put those 2 peppers over here. They were struggling. But yeah, these are looking pretty good. The lizards love falling asleep in here. But I do have some tomatoes up here growing. Tomatoes growing. I put all my peppers over here. Those are growing. I harvested these cubanelles yesterday. They're doing good. My Egyptian spinach is doing good over here. And my strawberries all look good over here. I got onions and that squash. Look like somebody's giving it a fit. But I've learned that it'll make a comeback. It'll make a comeback, hopefully. Probably a snail. I keep saying I'm gonna put some beer out here for them. So this whole time I thought something was eating this, but it was the water sprinkler. When the water sprinkler come on from right here, and the force of it is knocking all the leaves off my pepper. So when my other boy comes home, I'm gonna ask my boys to move this over here, and hopefully I've moved all these rocks by then. This pepper is turning red already. I guess it's not gonna get any bigger than that. All those are red peppers, but I put some sprayed this with dish detergent the other day, and I did it a disservice. Oh, and this one seems to be hanging on. I picked this one up real good too. That one's doing good. I'll harvest okra tomorrow. I put a bunch of it up for my cousin. I took this green stalk down and put my pineapple down here. Still got green leaves on this right here, so I'll let it stay. But I don't know, I might just throw that out. That was a loss. Well, this is a honeydew, and I hope it makes it. I really do. I hope it makes it. That's a honeydew. I do have some. Let's see. Those are cucumbers. Hopefully it makes it. Pour this water off of here. That's my compost. This is my bittersweet tree. It got all my they all coming back. It's loaded. I'm about to say, there was a little pepper over here. Here the little pepper grew. I came over here and I'm like, it's a little pepper over here on this bush. I guess I need to harvest it. Yep, it was ready to come off. There's another one right there. And over here, my tomatoes and onions are all over here. Probably ready for the sugar cane. Birds pecking at my oranges. It's only 3 of them on there. I'm gonna leave it alone. I don't know what kind of peas those are, but it's growing. It's doing well. The only 2 that survived out of everything that was over here. I had a bunch of asparagus down here. I think the dogs ran it down, but I'm gonna drop some more seeds. Oh, yeah, that's what it looks like from over here. Look at the marigold. The moringa tree. Ooh. Oh, let me take a chance and go up under here. I don't have my stick. So I found this little thing right here is what's feeding all these little watermelons over here. And there's one over, as you see. Oh, also, yeah, I bought this. This came the other day. So this is a trellis. And what I have plans for, I'm going to screen it in. I've already screened the big size, and I'm just going to drop a screen from top to bottom. And this is what's going to house my tomatoes when they're young. But first, this watermelon, I got to get all this cleaned up. And I will once the watermelons are fully ripened. My grapefruits are still doing good. Stinks over here. Yeah, so yeah, that's that. So I do want to knock it down. Get stuff in there, but this is what happened. Another one popped up. So I said, okay, every time I say, oh, I'm going to get up this watermelon because I thought it was over and done with, another one popped up. So this is going to be fine. I'm going to put I'm going to put my tomatoes, line them up against here and close it in because I don't have time to be fighting with the hornworm while I'm at work and come back and all my tomatoes ate up with the hornworm. So yeah, I got that little watermelon right there growing. I'm not going to bother with it right now. And I got another pepper in there growing. These little sapsuckers are hot. Found that out today. One got in my mouth with my soup. Oh, now you want to come try to dig him out. Y'all see him after I done squished him because I'd be like, come on, Mr. Walls, do your job and get these worms up out of here. And there go another watermelon right there. So it's just 2 so far. No fruit from the zucchini and squash. I'm hoping that makes a comeback. I did come out here this morning and it was standing at attention. I was shocked, but I'm thinking it's just the heat that got it put over. I bought this from over there, put this over here, the plant tray, and I moved my hibiscus over here. I got to see what's going on with my hibiscus. I think she needs some sugar water. Alrighty, I put the banana bush right in the middle of the yard. It was a big old hole out there and I covered it up. Somebody was living in it like a big old frog. Oh, is that a good mango? Mango's still falling. Nope, squirrels hadn't ate it. I'm trying to keep this contained, but I'm going to come over here and put some stuff because I want my cantaloupe to grow just like this mango. Not like this mango, like this watermelon. I thought it was a little watermelon in here trying to catch on. I don't know yet if it's going to catch on. He's a little bitty something in there. Y'all seeing me right by that stick. I was going to see if it's going to catch on. There was one down here I thought was going to catch on because I put the stick over here so that I can find it easily. But I don't even see it, so maybe it didn't do nothing. And this watermelon in here, it looked like a squash. and it is not growing. It's still hard. I can't really see it, ain't no bother with it. But this one right here, let me put my foot up here to show y'all. Now it's going this way. I can't really uncover the whole thing. I'm hoping all the water wasn't gonna do nothing, but Lord, y'all see her right here. Let me put my foot up here to show y'all. So this is my watermelon. Here go my foot. I don't know what's in it. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna let it sit on here. I don't know what the tendril at. I don't know when it's done. Maybe that's the tendril right there. I don't know. So I got 2 of them out here. I ain't no bother with it. I said I was worried about them getting wet, and I was gonna sit something up under them. I'm not gonna touch them. I ain't even gonna touch that one. I'm just gonna see what's gonna happen. I would take y'all out there to the pineapple patch. It looks a mess on that front. It looks a mess out there. I gotta really get out there and clean. My mulberry tree is doing great. My daughter's roommate from college came by. Her parents came by, and I was so delighted to get him a cutting from my mulberry that I had growing. I gave him a roselle that I had growing. So many different seeds, because he just buys seeds from the big box store, and I felt so blessed to be able to give him all my crazy seeds that I bought from the Oak Lady, Mrs. H, and from In My Garden. I was proud of that. So yeah, I can't wait to get all my tomatoes in here and get that closed in. Y'all should have seen me struggling with this sapsucker the other day, baby. I had to call my son out here. This is my Thai basil. I replanted it, put the seeds in there, and hopefully it'll grow to a big old bush. I am gonna have to move this because I'm gonna need complete access to get in and out of here. I don't know if I'm gonna close this end off and keep this end open, but this whole row right here, got some green beans coming up. This whole row I plan on being tomatoes all the way down here, because I need to be able to walk on both sides of my tomato bushes so I can see what's going on and see what's growing on them and see what's eating them. Something is forever eating this eggplant. So this eggplant is just like the tomato. It ain't finna shake nothing. It's gonna grow, and I'm growing really nice, but it's not gonna give me nothing until these temperatures drop below 90. And I'm not worried about that. I left my tube down here. I put all my junk stuff around my I'm gonna let it break down. There got to be a poop baby up in this grapefruit tree. So I want to get some more fruit trees. I want to get a pigeon pea plant, but Mama said it grow like a tree. So I'd rather get a fruit tree before I get a bean tree. I want to get some peaches and pears that are going to be tolerant enough to grow here in Florida. Oh, this bad boy finna bud again, the 3rd time. Something would grow like this that I won't eat. Yep. I don't know if I put something in here. I can't remember what it was. I don't know. I don't fill these up. Oh, I got a pepper in there. One pepper in there. This thing is gonna be full of peppers, which I'm glad. I gotta come back here and clean up. But I keep y'all posted about what's going on. My peppers that I had in the nursery, these are trying to come back. But that other one, I pulled it out again. It was one right here, and I kept watering. And I was like, what is wrong with this pepper bush? I finally took it out of the bucket. It ain't had no roots. It was nematodes. Nematodes had devastated it. So if this grows back, it's going to have plenty. I'll probably go ahead and cut all this stuff off so it's not struggling. But I'm going to show y'all a picture tomorrow, because I'm going to show y'all in the morning how this bad boy sits up. But right down there in the center, right here, I believe, is where it broke. But it's still green. It's just looking sad, and I think it's just from the heat. And when I another mosquito, that dog it. So hopefully I'll be getting some squash and zucchini soon. I have a bunch of squash planted. I planted the Cozell zucchini. I planted the I put straight neck Cozell and spaghetti and some other type of I gotta wipe my face off. Some other type of squash. So I can get me. They were all like one of squashes. It's hot, y'all. My hair sweating again. So that's it in a nutshell. So that's what I've been doing. So I can't sit still. I try, I just, I can't sit still. I do get out here and I get up from this fan and I just relax and I just chill out for a little while. And then I just be like, okay, it's time to get out here and see what's going on. So that's what's going on. I'm really curious if I'm going to be able to save this squash, but I gotta stop acting like Captain Save-A-Ho. I'm trying to save everything. I got peppers over here. I'm trying to save another one. The one that had the root knot nematode, I cut it off, but I did replant it. The first one that I had in rehab, it was sitting over there, and I threw most of that out. That one over there did make it. Now I'm trying to rehab this squash and rehab this gardenia, but I think the gardenia going in the garbage because I'm sick of looking at it. It's a mosquito haven, and I'm gonna let that ride out over there. And I left the cantaloupe alone, and it did make a comeback. So I don't know if it's gonna give me ripened fruit, but I will be curious, and I'm also curious to see what these seeds are gonna be, what pretty flower is gonna be. So I'm gonna probably go get me. Oh, I didn't tell you. I got popcorn. That's what that is. No, those 3 bags over there, I forgot. I put sugar sweet corn, ambrosia corn right there. That's popping corn right there. And I don't know if that's another corn over there, because I said I didn't want them close together because I didn't want them cross-pollinating. Something I heard not to do. And when I got some more corn out here growing, I'm trying to grow some corn. I got all these corn seeds because I thought I can grow corn. We are the corn nation of the world, Craig. But I can't seem to get it growing here. So I do have, so I got that one. I have plenty, at least 100 days. Well, no, I got more than 100 days. So we got 100 days, more than 100 days for our first cold day. But it will get cool and stuff is going to slow down. So my goal is to get my tomatoes jumping and my peppers jumping and my and get them in the freezer and get all my brassicas going. And I think I'm going to be able to do that. With all of that being said, guys, thank you for coming into my home. Thank you for inviting me into your home, and please come again.